guys, welcome back to my channel. I am packing to go to the marathon. Oh my goodness, there's just so much to do before I head out to St. George. It's Thursday. I'm either leaving tonight or I'm leaving tomorrow morning, but I've collected a lot of stuff and I'm finally putting it all in my suitcase. I think I'm gonna self-tan a little bit and just like, I don't know, I feel like I need a tan for the race. I don't know why, it just helps with the mental. And I feel like I'm like not tan enough from summer still. I feel like I wasn't able to lay out that much this summer because I was working so much. But yeah, let's keep packing and then I'll take you guys with me throughout the whole weekend. I am really excited, kind of nervous, but mostly excited. I'm gonna show you guys the set that I made. It is so cute. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. Truly can't believe I did this because I honestly was like not sure I was gonna be able to do it correctly, but here it is. It is the perfect blue. It's bright and it's so cute. And I love the way, like, if you can see, the stitching is like lighter than the fabric, which I love. Also got my nails done for the marathon. Little stars. I think they're so cute. Okay, I'm gonna go through everything that I'm bringing. This is my fuel for the run, some stingers for the bus ride up, hydration. I'm gonna start taking these today and tomorrow because tomorrow's the day before. Bringing a few sweatsuits because I feel like I'm gonna be living in them when I get there. This is for the top of the race. I'm gonna wear my Hawker Run Club set. Bringing my film camera, just a bag, another set. It's like a travel set. Pajamas, some outfits to wear at dinner. I got these new running socks that I think I'm gonna try out, which I'm like, okay, is now the time to try out new gear? Probably not, but they're just socks, so whatever. And then, let's see, my belt, underwear, the running shoes I'm gonna wear. This is all my skincare, some shoes to wear at dinner, and then hats. Still haven't decided on the hat I'm gonna wear, but I feel like I'm not gonna wear a hat when I'm running, but I'll wear a hat at the end for photos and stuff. So yeah, this is how much I've packed so far. Guys, it's literally 5:45 and I'm headed up to my parents' house in LA. And then can you even see me? I don't think you guys can even see me, but we're headed up to St. George. They're coming with me, come and watch me run. And I'm meeting with my sister and her baby in St. George. She's running the 5K tonight, which is so fun. And then tomorrow is race day. My phone just fell. Where's my phone? Where'd it go? Oh gosh. Okay, fine. Oh! My phone just fell on the other side of the car. Let me see if I can grab it. Okay. I'm 35 minutes away from home. And then I'm heading to St. George with my parents. Oh, I wanted to get on here and say though that yesterday I was gonna leave, but I got a flat tire. Why is this loaded in? Yeah, yesterday I got a flat tire, so I couldn't leave when I was going to leave. But it's fine because I didn't need to be there yesterday. But it was so annoying. Had to call AAA, go get put a spare on, go get a new tire, it was a whole thing. But now I'm on my way. I'm trying to think if anything else happened between packing and now. I don't think so. I self-tanned. I'm feeling so good. I love being tan. I'm pretty tired. But thankfully my parents are gonna drive and I get to just be a passenger princess the rest of the way. Look who it is, vlog.
Look who it is.
Introduce yourself. You've never been on the vlog before.
I'm Gage in St. George for the Big Run Club.
It's a big run. Gage was on my Instagram or my TikTok, but he moved back to Utah. So if you remember, you are a real one, I remember. Okay. Baby's asleep in the other room, so I gotta be quiet. Okay. I set up all my stuff. Let me show you guys. Let me get in some light first. Okay. I have all my clothes set out for tomorrow. I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you can see that well. Let's turn on the lights. Okay, haven't decided on the hat yet. This is the set. It's so cute. And then I think I'm gonna wear these Roadrunner socks. Never worn them before, but tried them on. They feel really good. 2 stingers and a Pop-Tart in the kitchen. These running shoes, my fuel blocks, my belt, inside my belt, hold on, I'm using my toe to stabilize it, okay. Inside the belt we have my chafe stick. This thing has been through it. And my AirPods, case at 100, AirPods at 100. And then I have a bunch of gum in there. And like 2 more blocks left over from last run. And then I have my Hot Girl Run Club sweatsuit, which I have 2 of these. So I'm wearing one of them up to top. And then I'm going to just put it in my bag when I get to the top. And it's time to start. Put it in my little drop bag. Throw it in the truck and I'll pick it up at the end. I'm nervous. Okay, I'm actually not that nervous. I feel like I was more nervous when I was driving up here. Kind of anxious, but now that I'm actually here, I feel a lot less nervous. Still waiting on dinner. My dad went to go pick up dinner. I'm having pizza. And he's been gone for an hour. And I'm trying to go to bed soon. So I'll show you guys my dinner. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Because I have to wake up at literally 2:30. Waking up 2:30. Bus is at 3:45. And then race starts at 7. And then I should be done around 10:30. Hopefully. Okay, well, wish me luck. Hey guys. It is 3:22. Leaving in 3 minutes to catch a bus up to the starting line. I'm gonna try to show you guys my outfit real quick. Let's see. Okay. JVS Truckers set. Blue Sports Bra I Dyed. Nike Aero Swiss. JVS Truckers sweat set. New Balance. I'm actually not nervous at all. I don't know why. The nerves just went away. It will hit me at the starting line for sure. Stomach hurts so bad. Having cramps. Praying those are gone. I'm just so excited to be done. It's gonna feel so good being done. I need to put on a little lip gloss, obviously. What's going on outside? Okay. Lips are glossy. I'm ready to run. started. Still set up. Okay, 5.5 sunlight. Now 3 miles in. Feeling good, not trying too fast. Low-key think I have first actually. My friend's running so bad. She'll keep going until I can't go anymore. I'm just trying to switch out my glasses. Rubbing on I had ran obviously I ran 20 2 weekends ago, and it was fine during the run, but afterwards it was hurting a lot throughout the whole week. But then went away, ran 10 but not in these shoes, and it was fine. And then I put these shoes back on from running 20, and now it's really bad.
Did you hear a pop? Do you want some icy hot rubbed on it?
Sure.
Okay. Let's do that.
I'm glad I made it to the aid station.
Girl, you got it. You're doing awesome.
I limped all the way here from
and that's
11 and a half.
You got it. And you did it. You got here actually. Right here, icy hot. Let me know if I'm hurting you, okay?
That's okay. It's just the bone. The muscles okay. It's more like the bone.
Where's our icy hot? They're still bringing it. I know. That icy hot's down there. Right here.
Icy hot, brother.
Where at, man?
From 13, drops number 5609er and 5236. We have no icy hot, but if we know where some is, we'd be glad to pick it up and deliver it where it's needed.
We have lots of icy hot. We could also drop some off.
Finally getting around to editing my marathon vlog. Let's see. It is currently October 25th, which means the marathon's on October 7th. So it's almost been 3 weeks. I'm gonna talk to you guys about how the marathon went, and then also foot update. So obviously you guys probably have seen on my social media that I did not finish the marathon. And my foot just, honestly, it sucks, but the marathon day was just my foot's last straw. I've had this same injury before. It's a stress fracture, by the way. It was like a year and a half ago. I was training for another marathon, and it was when I was hitting I want to say 12 miles in training. I was running downhill, training downhill, and my foot just got trashed. Same foot, same injury, same spot. And so I took off 5 weeks after that happened, and I was fine. Went back to running 2-3 miles a day, and it was fine. So given that I've had the same injury before and know what that feels like, when I was running the St. George Marathon, it is largely downhill, and sure enough, it just happened to be race day where my stress fracture decided to really present itself. I kind of had mentioned when I was with the nurses, the aides, that I had experienced this pain after my 20-mile run, and it lasted for a week and then went away. It didn't hurt during my run, which is true. It didn't hurt during my run, but after the run, it was like irritated, like the bone was kind of hurting, and I was like, whatever, I'll just take off the week. I took off the week, didn't really run, and then ran 10 miles. But on race day, it flared up, and so bad. It was like mile, I want to say 6 or 7 is when it started to really hurt, and it was very inflamed. It felt like it was like on fire, but then also like a sharp pain. And I was starting to like curl my toes in a way to try to take pressure off like the 5th metatarsal, which is like where the injury is. And when I would curl my toes in and I tried to lift my foot off the sole of my shoe, it would then cause my knee to bow in, and then my knee starts hurting, and it was just this whole thing. I started running so weird, and that ended up slowing me down. To begin, I was running super great, and I thought, you know what, like I might PR, like this could, I'll for sure PR, maybe qualify. And then this injury comes on, and between miles like 6 or 7 through, I ended up like hobbling to 13. And the whole time I was like, hey, do I just keep going and finish the race? Like I know I can, but I'll for sure break my foot, like, and have to take off weeks, months, for sure months, and have a severe injury? Or do I just like swallow my pride and stop running altogether and have to take off a few weeks, still be injured, but like not have to take off as long as I would if I ran the whole 26? And I weighed that in my mind through like 5 miles, 6 miles, and ultimately I was like, this isn't worth it. Like injuring myself right now was not worth it. My mom was a huge runner when she was my age, and she ran like 8 to 10 miles every day, and now she's had a hip injury for the last like 10 years and hasn't been able to run at all. And she always is telling me like, go easy on your body, like don't overdo it, like don't wear your body out. And I had called my mom at mile 7, or like it was like mile 8, and I was like, Mom, like my foot is hurting so bad. And she was like, run through it, like maybe it's just like a cramp, you can run it out. And I was like, this is different, like this pain isn't the type of pain where you can push through that. Like I know that pain, and it was not like that. It was like I'm seriously hurting myself and I will be injured. And she said, well then stop. And I was like, I don't know. So I kept going, called her again at like mile 13 or mile 11, and I was like, I can't do this, like this is hurting so bad. And she's like, stop. Obviously I ended up pushing further and like got to 13, but all in all, now that's been a few weeks since race day, I am like so happy that I did not finish and hurt myself even worse. Because right now my foot, yeah, it's not 100% at all, but it's not at 0. I can walk around just fine, I can swim, I can do Pilates, I can't run, but this is better than like what it would have been if I ran the whole 26 miles. I did wear a pair of cowboy boots the other day for an outfit, and that definitely maybe digressed, like put me back a little bit, but I've been trying to be super careful, haven't worn any heels. We'll see what I do this weekend with Halloween. But I'm just super happy with myself, even though it was so hard and so devastating. And like watching back the footage and like seeing how excited I was to like do the marathon and like get it done and just feel so accomplished, I'm actually super grateful that I had this experience. Because one, I at first didn't want to share this experience at all online. Like I was mortified and just embarrassed. But then I was realizing, like, why is that embarrassing? Like, this is just real life. Like, people get injured, and if anything, like, this should help the girls and guys who are injured and like listen to their body and like don't push it, because we truly only have one body, and if you push it too hard you will really hurt yourself, like my mom, and she can't run anymore, and like running is her favorite thing, and I just don't want that to be me. Also, like, there are so many other things that I enjoy, like going on walks and biking and cycling classes and Pilates and swimming, that it's like it's not worth like seriously hurting myself and taking me out of everything, like not being able to do any of that stuff. So I'm just glad that I stopped when I did. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, any other tea to spill. Oh, okay, let me tell you like how the marathon went down once I was at the aid station. So once I was at the aid station, they like were so kind, and I actually was in shock. Like, I watched that video back and I didn't even know I was recording myself at the aid station. I accidentally had my phone like on and recording, and they're like, you got halfway, and in my head I'm like, halfway sucks. Like 13 miles is nothing, like in my head. And they're like, do you want icy hot? I'm like, sure. And like in my head I'm in genuine shock. I watched the video back and I'm like, I wasn't being that nice. But genuinely, like, I was devastated and just like in shock of what was happening. Like, I just couldn't believe that like I literally like didn't finish the race. I've never not finished a marathon. Like, I've ran a bunch and I've never not finished. This was shocking. But I waited there until a little aid bus could take me down, and it was so humbling sitting there watching everyone pass by me and run. And oh my gosh, guys, when I was like limp walking, jogging to the aid station, I had several followers that like follow me, girls like come up to me and literally like walk next to me or like jog next to me, and they were so concerned. Like, actually they were like, Jamie, are you okay? And like, these girls were just so nice. And like, this is when it hit me that these girls that follow me and all you guys are genuinely care about me. Like, I was in such a vulnerable state. I was crying. Like, I was running and crying at the same time, and these girls come up to me and like are like, Jamie, are you okay? And like, they feel so bad, and they're like, do you need a band-aid? I have a band-aid. And I was like crying, and I'm like, a band-aid's not gonna fix it, but thank you so much. And like, you could just see in their eyes, in their demeanor, that they had genuine concern for me. And I just was like shocked that these girls cared so much, like to slow their pace down, to be next to me, to comfort me. And I literally was like, keep going, like don't stay, stop for me, like I'm affecting your time, like go ahead. And they're like, no, like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm gonna be okay, I just like am injured. And you could just see that they were heartbroken for me. And like, I genuinely like made my day, like made my year. Like, it just made me feel so happy that these girls cared so much about me. Okay, so then I got to the aid station, they helped me, and then wait for the bus. The bus picks me up, and there's some other people in there that like are injured or like couldn't finish. And just like so humbling. All of us are just like saying what happened, and we're just like trying to like laugh it off because it's so devastating. And then we take the bus down, transfer us into another bus, and in another bus were some pros that were injured, and I talked to them, and they had like, you know, similar experiences. Were like, yeah, I experienced some pain a while ago, like kept running on it, or like, you know, thought I'd be okay by now and just did the marathon anyways. But it was nice to talk to people who like, you know they can complete a marathon, but just like couldn't, and slash like knew it wasn't worth it to hurt themselves. So it made me feel a lot better. And then they dropped me off at the finish line, and like, I'm so like humbled. I'm literally at the finish line because I got driven here. And then my friend Gage, I'll insert a picture, he literally carries me into my dad's car, and I'm just like crying to my parents. I'm like, I'm so embarrassed, I'm so mad, I'm so sad, I'm so disappointed. And they're like, yeah, like it's so sad, but like this stuff happens. And I was like, I don't want to post about it online, like I don't want to. And they were like, Jamie, like girls like will totally be able to relate to you, and they like, this stuff happens, like it just happens, this is real life, and like pretending like it didn't happen is just gonna look worse, slash is not relatable, and it's not what happened, and like just share it. I'm like, you're right. So here we are sharing it. Then I traveled home from St. George to LA, then got in my car and drove from LA to Orange County, and honestly kind of hurt my foot driving home but I had to get home somehow. And then since then I haven't been running, have not ran obviously since that day. And honestly, what I can say is that when I'm not running, it severely affects my mental health. Like, running really helps me and just like makes me so much happier, and like getting my body out and moving like releases a lot of energy, and I can just like, it clears my brain. And as much as I do love like swimming now, and like picking up swimming, it's just not the same for me. And especially because I feel like I've like mastered running, and I have so much confidence when it comes to running that picking up swimming and like trying to master something that's like so new doesn't have the same like benefits to my mental as like running does. But I'm grateful that I'm way healthier than I was 3 weeks ago, and I'm grateful for all of you guys for sending me the nicest messages. I got hundreds upon hundreds of DMs of girls being so nice, just caring about me, writing these long messages saying how I inspire them to run, and like honestly, in a weird twisted way, I'm glad it happened because I had so many girls reach out to me, and I'm just so glad I was able to like talk to these girls and just see these girls who care about me. And like sometimes it really feels like I'm posting to no one, like it's like imposter syndrome, you know. I feel like no one cares, like why post, like why even, I don't know, talk to this camera when, you know, sometimes I feel like no one's even watching, like no one really cares. But then getting these like this flood of messages just made me realize like there are girls that care, and like what I'm posting does make a difference. And like I don't know, it just really made me feel so loved, and that alone was worth it. But I feel like in a couple more weeks, 3 weeks maybe, 2-3 weeks maybe, I think that my foot should be okay. Obviously I'm going to start really slow, really low mileage, but I just like really can't wait to get back out there. Like truly just want to be running again. It's obviously my favorite thing. And while I was feeling really burnt out before the marathon, now that it's like I literally can't run, I'm like, it's all I want to do is run. So I miss it. Best thing in the world. If you guys don't run, go out there, do a run for me. Ugh, it's just the best thing ever. But I'm vlogging all of this weekend. It's Halloween weekend, and I have 3 different costumes, and they're all so slay. I'm obsessed with all of them. And my friends and I are wearing one matching costume. It's so cute. And then I don't know what we're really doing. Obviously we're gonna go out, but we're gonna have a fun weekend, and I cannot wait to take you guys along with me. And thank you for being so patient with getting this vlog up. It took me obviously weeks to get it up, but finally it's up. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.